Hello and welcome to another quick tutorial from the On Granny's Trail channel. I'm Dana Jacobs, host of the On Granny's Trail channel and blog, and today's question is, how can I use Google to search for an ancestor? So what I'd like to do today is to give you some examples of terms to use in a Google search or any search engine and show you what the results look like. To help with this, I created a cheat sheet for genealogy Boolean searches. Now, a Boolean search is what we call something that uses specialized words or Boolean operators or logic to narrow online searches and make them more precise. And personally, I can never remember how to do these kinds of searches, so I mostly created this cheat sheet for my own purposes, but I thought it might help you too. So I added it to the On Granny's Trail blog. To download a copy of this cheat sheet, just go to ongrannystrail.com and click on Templates, Cheat Sheets, and Helps. And then in the drop-down list, click on Genealogy Boolean Searches Cheat Sheet to open it up. Then right-click and select Save Image As, and save it where you want to save it, and name it what you want to name it. From there, you can print it out and tape it to your desk or wall for an easy reference as you search online. I've used my ancestor Joseph Baldwin Tanner, who lived in Arizona and also in San Juan County, New Mexico, to show you the results that you can get with different kinds of searches. So just plug in the details for your own ancestor, unless you want to learn all about my ancestor, and I think you'll be pleased with the results. So let's get started. Open up your favorite search engine, and I'm going to use Google for this demo because that's what I usually use. And first, I'll just search for Joseph Tanner using no Boolean operators so you can see what happens. So I'll just type in Joseph Tanner in the search bar and hit enter, and as you can see, I get a bunch of results for an astronaut named Joseph Tanner. Now I know that's not my guy. He was an Indian trader and not an astronaut, and to say nothing of the fact that the space program was not in existence when he was. So I also get some Facebook results and a LinkedIn profile. And none of these guys are my ancestor either. So let's try eliminating the Joseph Tanner, the astronaut, and we'll do that by using the minus sign in front of the word astronaut. So we type that in, and you can see that it does eliminate the astronaut entries, but it still does not get us the man we want. Next, I'll do an exact search using quotation marks around the words Joseph Baldwin Tanner. So I type that in and hit enter, and already it feels like I've hit the jackpot with these results. I've got links to photos and stories on Family Search, lots of images from around the internet, got Ancestry.com and Genie.com records, a reference to Joseph Baldwin Tanner in a book about Indian traders, and a Find a Grave entry, and even a biographical article in a periodical. So this is great stuff. Now I could be content to stop right there with all this good stuff I found, but I'm going to try and see if I can come up with more results using different searches. I'm going to try variations on his first name, such as JB and Joe, because he was known by those. And I'm going to include two different states where he lived, which would be New Mexico and Arizona. So when I get all that typed in, it's a little more complicated. But after I get all that typed in and I hit enter, well, up pops the transcription for an interview done by his grandson, who was still a trader at that time, where he talks about his family's early history as Indian traders. And there are also more images as well as websites for family trading companies and an obituary for his grandson, J.B. Tanner. And at the bottom of the page there are also links to related searches, all of which appear to relate to my family. So I hope you've been able to see how using Boolean operators can help as you search for your ancestors online, especially when you use these specific templates designed just for genealogists. I encourage you to experiment with different combinations and come up with your own search templates. And I think you'll get pretty good at getting some real results. Hey, thanks for stopping by. This has been another quick genealogy tutorial by Dana Jacobs on the On Granny's Trail channel. For more genealogy tips and helps, be sure to visit the On Granny's Trail blog.